But finally, I want to ask a little question, have a little conversation, Devin. There's I didn't know this, but how many active first overall picks do you think there are in the NFL?
In the NFL,
Yeah.
Stafford, Goff, Baker, Miles Garrett, Kyler, um,
Okay. Okay. One more pass rusher.
bro from the fucking Jags.
Well, actually, I guess two more pass rushers. Trayvon Walker. Obviously, you got Cam Ward, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah,
Joe Burrow, and then Jadeveon Clowney and
Jadavion, nice.
Jameis Winston. Um,
Oh,
do you see where I'm
that's a
going?
lot actually.
13. There's 13 active first round picks, first overall picks left. Do you see where I'm going with this?
No,
We're going to rank the 13 active first overall picks. And what I mean by that is, and I don't know if your head's down because you're just disappointed in, I don't know, having another conversation on a podcast, or just because you don't want to put down Jameis Winston because that's what we're about to do. But
well, I'm not ranked them in terms of what career
well, I would say, well, I mean, that's a good question. A career or
or a current ranking.
not current? Definitely not current. I'm going to go career, but do we go career for that team or career period?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, are we? Yeah, are we basing it off of what the organization got out of their first round pick or these guys? I think if we, I'd rather do it on the players than the organizations because most of these organizations did not get what they were. The first overall
I,
pick. You're not going to.
I,
The
I agree.
expectation to reality is impossible to match. So
I agree. The reason these players are being ranked is because they are the first overall picks, but we're not ranking them based on what they did for that franchise.
for that team, no,
So,
because not one of them has done anything for their franchise in terms
with
of
that being
Super Bowls.
said, I mean, I could probably make it pretty simple by saying, as of right now, I mean, we got to throw Cam Ward at 13.
Cam Ward's 13.
I mean, I got to throw for now. It's not his fault, but it's Cam Ward at 13. Even though if we did second overall picks, it wouldn't be Jaden Daniels at the bottom. Um,
Stafford won.
Stafford absolutely won. Really, no question about that. The real question for me is how many court. When do we put Miles? Where do we put Miles Garrett?
I mean, he's over Baker and Kyler for sure.
He's over Baker and Kyler for
Probably over
sure.
Goff.
Is he over Goff? I mean, right now, Jared Goff,
That's
he
my only question. Yeah.
89, 58, and 1. He's thrown for 38,000 over 38,000 yards. He has the eighth most active passing yards. He's ninth in active passing touchdowns. He has 251 passing touchdowns, 99 interceptions, 4 Pro Bowls, 0-1 in the Super Bowl, but he was in a Super Bowl. Are you sure it's over him? If it's over Goff, then
How many DPOYs?
Miles Garrett has 1 DPOY.
One, yeah.
He
He
was
only had
robbed.
two.
He was robbed though. So,
He was. So,
but I mean,
um,
if you do want me to just give you a little,
yeah. I
I mean,
no, I think Goff over Garrett,
do
but
you want
Garrett's 3.
do you want the Goff stat or do you want the Garrett stats before you make that final decision? I mean,
Sure.
what, 124 sacks, so that's the third most out of all active players, and it's already the 21st most all time. Um,
Shit.
I mean, he's probably gonna finish. I mean, he's not gonna finish with the most. That's just ridiculous. But he's definitely gonna finish top 10.
Bruce has what, 205 or something?
Something stupid. Something
Something
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous. I don't think Garrett. I don't think he breaks the record. But I mean, fuck, who knows? At the rate he's playing at, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
He might not have 200. I don't know. Bruce Smith has a lot to him.
I mean, if it's not him, then it's Goff and then him,
Yeah.
right? I mean, no other team. But okay, but you got to think about it though, because you do have to implicate franchise a little bit, a little bit. Joe Burrow has already taken the
Of course.
Bengals. Joe Burrow's already taken the Bengals to a Super Bowl. Myles Garrett, while as a career, he's done great, but it's done nothing for the Cleveland Browns. And I know that he can only have so much impact on whether they win or lose, but I mean, are we gonna sit here and pretend like
It's the Cleveland
Joe?
Browns, though.
It is the Cleveland Browns, but what I'm saying is Joe Burrow is on his way to be at the level of a Matt Stafford.
The way that I'm thinking about this is that if all of these guys were in the same draft class, how would the draft class go?
I mean, Joe Burrow. I don't. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Like, maybe I forgot that you don't like
No,
Joe Burrow that much, but I mean,
I do like Joe, but I mean, like if Myles Garrett played on a different franchise, he would hopefully have a lot more impact. But I can see the Joe over Miles for sure. But
I think
I
it's
would put Joe over Jared Goff.
dude. I mean, I'm saying though, it's like Joe Burrow is the Cincinnati Bengals. There's absolutely no fucking
Of course.
question. I understand that we said we weren't going to talk about what they're doing for a franchise, but we know what Stafford already did for Detroit. But let's be real. Jared Goff being on the Lions now, it having a discussion about the impact of a first overall pick, it does hit a little bit different when they're not on that franchise no more.
Of course. But yeah,
You know,
I don't know.
I think that there's a conversation to say that possibly Joe Burrow, and I'm not gonna put like I can't put Trevor Lawrence because obviously there's been too many conversations about whether he's a bust or not. But I'd say Goff, Burrow, then Garrett. The question is Goff or Burrow. All right, let's be fair. It's Goff and then Burrow.
Yeah.
I know we like to slander Goff in the on this podcast, but we'll go Goff, Burrow, and then I'm gonna go Garrett. I'm gonna go Garrett because I mean, like I said, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, is that who we're gonna put him up against and say who's more? Like I get it. Like yes, Jacksonville has found their guy essentially, and they've been in worse
I got
spots, but
Baker over Trev.
yeah.
The Cleveland Browns got rid of Baker because of Odell. They didn't get rid of Baker because Baker was some fucking scrub bum.
Can we remind people? Hey, hey, people from the future, we're gonna take you back a couple years ago. The Browns chose Odell over Tampa. Excuse me, let's back this up. The Browns chose Odell over Baker Mayfield because Odell's dad went complaining on the internet,
Yeah.
taking videos of
How's that
his
feel,
son.
Browns fans?
He took videos of his son going, "Look, he's open. He's not getting the ball." And then somebody shit on Odell's chest. So
Yeah.
there you go. Happy ending. But I would agree. I would say, all right, put Baker over Trevor Lawrence, but it goes Garrett at 4. So then let's really talk about it because what we have left is just that's okay. What we all have left is just I mean, we can come back down. I'm gonna say Bryce is 12. Bryce
Yep.
is 12. And then to be honest with you, I'd probably put Trayvon Walker.
Hey, Caleb.
Actually, no. I'm bugging. Trayvon Walker has more future than anything Jadeveon Clowney's done in his career. Trayvon Walker's played 4 years. He's already had 2 seasons with 10 or more sacks. I think he's a better trajectory path than Jadeveon Clowney.
Agreed.
And Clowney's bounced around so much, it's like, fuck you. I don't care if you were a first overall pick. Um, so then here's the real question: does Clowney? I think Clowney even. Jameis, where does Jameis go?
I think Caleb goes next.
Really?
I think Jameis over. If we're looking at Caleb's played one good season that's not even over yet. His first season was absolutely horrible. I have Jameis over Caleb.
It wasn't absolutely horrible. It was bad. It was
Pretty
a
bad.
it was a Bears season. Still threw for 3,500 yards and did his he had good moments. Caleb Williams just this year alone, especially if he ends up making the playoffs with the Chicago Bears, is more impressive than anything Jameis Winston's ever done.
Caleb, going into last week, had a 58% completion percentage, which was the same as Shador Sanders, which is part of the reason we were ragging on Shador. Caleb, yes, is winning football games with this team, but it's not on the back of Caleb Williams.
I know you're not really liking how much I'm starting to rub up against Caleb Williams, but if you want to put Caleb Williams and Shador in the same sentence, it's Heisman winner Caleb
I
Williams
agree.
and Shador Sanders.
I understand. Agreed. Shador is
Jameis
dog
Winston.
trash. But Jameis also won a Heisman, so watch yourself.
Yeah, and he stole stuff too, but
he did.
and he touched. Never mind.
All right. Like, Caleb has a whatever.
Hey, at least you can't accuse Caleb of that because he's a little So it is what it is. Go ahead.
You can't accuse him of that. Jackson Mahomes.
Jackson
Don't
Mahomes,
pull
you're
that
right.
on me.
Fuck.
I'm not stupid.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, we're looking at two Heismans. Yes, Caleb is doing enough this year, but by no means is he the driving force, the reason the Bears are good, the savior of the Chicago Bears that are soon going to move to Indiana. I don't have Caleb over Jameis. I know Jameis has had his bummery, but I don't know.
But I know, like, we like Jameis, but his career has been garbage.
Yeah, well, let's wait and see what the fuck Caleb does over 15 fucking years. A bunch of nothing.
I mean, we can wait and see what. Okay, Jameis Winston, his career is 36-53. He's thrown for 24,000 yards. He's thrown for 156 touchdowns and 113 interceptions. He was a Pro Bowler once, his rookie year. Jameis Winston has had a terrible career. Caleb Williams is about to make the playoffs with the Bears.
Yeah, but it's not Caleb. But all right, whatever. Sure.
But if I don't understand how it's not. I mean, like, I'm up here with like it's Jameis, Clowney. I mean, they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat for me. So you have Kyler over. So you have Kyler over Caleb Williams then.
All right, what if Bryce Young makes the playoffs? What if Bryce Young makes the playoffs? He should jump everybody.
I mean, if we got Bryce Young at 12 and Caleb Williams at 9, they're pretty close. What?
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I don't. What do you mean?
Bryce
Nah.
Young's a bum. Regardless of if Bryce Young makes the playoffs tonight, he's a bum. We established that already.
Okay, but either way, Panthers are 7-7. The Bears are 10-4. Caleb Williams and the Bears look better than Bryce Young and the Panthers. Caleb Williams is about to win the NFC North, or has a potential to win the NFC North. Bryce Young and the Panthers have a chance to win the shitty butt NFC South. So saying
They
what
both
if
suck.
the Panthers are a lot better than the Bears are a lot better than the Panthers.
The Bears.
Yes. I understand that they're not the best team in the fucking world, but they're 10-4. I mean, why are we I don't know. We're not gonna sit here and pretend like they're just fucking garbage. But either way, let's just figure it out from the I guess the bottom or the top, however from 4. So you have Myles Garrett at 4. The real question is, does anybody else go over Trevor Lawrence? You said Baker Mayfield. Does anybody go over Baker Mayfield? I think Kyler Murray, absolutely not.
Nope.
Trayvon Walker, no. Jameis, no. So yeah, okay, Baker, and then I guess what, Trevor at 6. I mean, I don't really think anybody is going over Trevor as of right now, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. All right. So then
Kyler's a pretty
T-Law,
big disappointment. He really did show some promise. These past few years have been really, really sad.
absolutely. So we're left with him. We're left with Jameis. We're left with Trayvon Walker, and we're left with Clowney. Those are the 4 guys we have left. And I would say, I mean, let's be real. Kyler Murray, so you look at it career-wise, 38, 48, and 1. He's thrown for 20.4 thousand yards in his career, 121 touchdowns to 60 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls. He's ran for over 3,000 yards, which is 14th all-time for quarterbacks. He's been able to be a franchise guy longer than Jameis Winston.
Yeah, but I mean, it definitely wouldn't be deserved if it was Jameis being a franchise guy, but Kyler being in this franchise for this long isn't necessarily deserved.
But if I can't put Caleb Williams over Jameis, I gotta at least put someone who's.
Well, I mean, you did convince me a little bit of Caleb, but nothing. I don't know though. It's like it's hard to tell.
I mean, I still think he's over. I mean,
It's his second year. Like
we were not bought. Were you bought into Jameis ever? You weren't bought into Jameis year 2.
I'm not bought into
We weren't bought
Caleb.
into Jameis when he went 30 for 30.
I'm not bought into
I'm
Caleb.
not bought in, but I'm more bought in. I'm considering the sale. I'm considering the purchase.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
considering
there's
it.
a lot more consideration than Jameis. There was a lot of bummery from Jameis, for sure.
But as of right, I'm considering what they've done and what else they can do. Jameis is at the bottom of this list when it comes to what else they can do.
0.
Like, Kyler can do more than Jameis with the rest of their careers. Caleb Williams can absolutely do more than Jameis with the rest of their careers.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker can do more with his career than
Jadeveon
Jameis Winston
Clowney,
fucking
maybe
did.
not.
Clowney's the only person that does not jump Jameis Winston in my eyes. Jameis Winston has been a journeyman for 5 or 6 fucking years.
Forever. But yeah.
Maybe even longer. It's like it ain't him. It ain't him.
That's fair.
So with that being said, we had T-Law there. I'll go Trayvon, and then I'll go I'm gonna go Kyler 7, Caleb 8, because I think Kyler's obviously done more for a franchise, at least. And it's not saying much, but more than what Jameis has done for any franchise. But I'm not totally sold if Caleb Williams can even do as much as Kyler yet.
Yeah, and you say what they have the potential to do. I mean, shit, if we looked at Kyler after his first 2 years, we would have said there's a potential to do a lot more, and things got much, much worse after that. So it's hard to tell sometimes.
Yes. So there you go. Ranking every active first overall pick. You have Matt Stafford at 1, Jared Goff at 2, Joe Burrow at 3, Myles Garrett at 4, Baker Mayfield at 5, Trevor Lawrence at 6, Kyler Murray at 7, Caleb Williams at 8, Trayvon Walker at 9, Jameis Winston at 10, Jadeveon Clowney at 11, Bryce Young at 12, and Cam Ward at 13.
Big ups.
Ain't terrible.
No.
Ain't bad. Cool little list.